Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Fitness Socialist, also known as Swole Nerd, whatever. I'm just gonna give you an update on what's been going on with me for the last couple of months. As you know, in October and in August, I competed last year at the Jay Cutler and the Sean Ray NPC shows respectively. And in the first show, I was able to place third place in the Open Novice class. 8 weeks later, I wasn't so successful in that show. I placed last, and that's fine. That's the whole thing of bodybuilding. You learn from mistakes. A certain you do one thing, and then if it doesn't work out, you don't do it again. So after that show, I completely just went wild and binged um, for almost a whole week. Yeah, practically a whole week, and I went from a show weight of 192 up to 240. And I'm not going to make any excuses. It was during a time my grandmother had passed away that week, and it was a hard period, and I just didn't care. I wasn't thinking about bodybuilding. I just wasn't thinking about anything. I took a whole week off just to reset. I went to go see my grandmother at her funeral, and I really just didn't care. After all that, I stepped on the scale and I was at 240. So that's basically almost like 50-pound increase within a week. The effects of that were dramatic. Stiff joints, hard breathing. I attempted to go back to the gym, and it was just difficult. And I told myself, never again. And that's when I just decided it was time for me to make some new changes. I was working with Dave Bohr for a very long time over at Apex Contest Prep, and he was has been a fantastic trainer. So much so, I consider him a friend. So I just told myself, it's just time for me to relax, chill out, move on, and just to do my thing. That's when I started doing some research, and I especially started reading work of, Alberto Nunez, him and Eric Helms, Brad Loomis, and Jeff Alberts over at Team 3DMJ. That is 3DMJ. I've been intrigued by their work for a very long time, so I reached out to them and started working with them for their quote unquote off season, and the results have been just been phenomenal. Their whole view on nutrition has allowed me myself to make a paradigm shift. It's really no more of the so-called bro foods, chicken breast. You gotta eat brown rice. You gotta eat oatmeal. No, don't get me wrong. The majority of my foods do come from that, but I eat a lot of waffles. I eat a lot of Pop Tarts, and this is not just because I'm in quote unquote off season. A lot of their athletes do it during their prep. Now, obviously you got to use discretion, and as a competitor, you have to be smart. That being said, that has allowed me to open up in a sense of I don't have to worry about nutrition. There's no more you gotta eat it every 2 or 3 hours. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. I eat when I want to. I basically eat when sometimes I don't eat for 4 to 5 hours after I work out. Sometimes I train fasted. It's just I just eat on how I feel. And you do have to hit your macros for the day for the most part, but it's just all instinctive eating. And if you want to eat it, if it fits your macros, go ahead. Now, and here's a raw numbers. Everybody want to see numbers. Well, who cares what you say? Let's see the numbers. I started with Alberto November 6th, and I weighed in at 216. That was after the glycogen and all that came down from my binge. Now this is the time when I actually started tracking. I believe I was working with him about 2 to 3 weeks prior, but this is going from 11 November 6th of 2012. I weighed in at 216 that day. Macros were 60 grams of fat, 300 grams of carbs, 230 grams of protein. As of today, February 9th, 2013, my macros are currently 80 grams of fat, 500 grams of carbs. That's right, 500 grams of carbs, 230 grams of protein. And guess what my weight is? 203 pounds. And for the most part, that weight has stabilized around for like I'll say about the last month or so. I've been hovering around 200, 203, and I've been slowly increasing carbs every single week. 500 grams of carbs is It's ridiculous. There's people out there who won't even eat 500 grams of carbs in a month, and I'm consuming this on a daily basis. So I mean, these guys, my physique has just completely changed. I lift like a boss. When I go to the gym, I actually work out. People are coming up to me, is like, dude, what are you doing? Are you prepping for a contest because you're still relatively lean? How are you putting up these numbers? Now I'm squatting, 405 by myself. Now it's only 1 to 2 reps, but when I was weighing 240 last year, I was barely able to get that, and my form is like down. They say ass to ground. It is down, and I get more compliments on my squat form because that's just due to me. Alberto provided me with hip mobility, strength exercises. His emphasis is on you have to be mobile, especially as you get older. I'm approaching 33 this year, and I never thought about stretching before, but now I know this is very important, especially as my weight is getting heavier and heavier in regards to my lifts. So I mean, that's it in regarding that. Just the training has just been fantastic. Nutrition has been fantastic. 2013 is going to be a jump off to the 2014 show season. I am definitely not competing this year. It's because I just need to focus on not only bodybuilding but other aspects in my life. I'm saving up for a house, which is going well. And I got to make some career changes because I'm just getting too old to be doing what I want to do. You don't want to be stuck in a job that you feel is just limiting you back. But that being said, I wanted to give 2 shout outs to 2 people that have definitely impacted me. I've already told you about 3DMJ. Obviously, Dave Bohr. Those guys have been fantastic. But I also want to give a shout out to Matt Ogus. He's a younger guy, and from my demographics, he may not appeal to a lot of people who view my videos. But that being said, I feel that you should still check him out. Last year prior to my show, I started watching this guy's videos, and he has a chronicle from the beginning of his first contest, prep all the way through to now. I mean, this guy just shows you every aspect of just being a bodybuilder. Nutrition, emotional, physical, social, every single aspect that is not really talked about. Everybody just thinks about this is all about lifting weights. It's not about that. So please check out his videos. His YouTube name is Flex for All. He also has another channel with his friend Chris Lovato called Legends of Aesthetics. I definitely suggest all of you all to check him out. As I said, he's a little bit younger, but still, please, check his videos out. Time from that, there's also another, for all the people, in the local DMV area, I suggest you check out Destined for Greatness Lifestyle and Fitness Coaching from my friend Marnice. She offers a different aspect on the whole nutrition, weightlifting thing. A lot of people fail to realize is that just losing weight in general, it's not the physical aspect. What the problem is mostly emotions. Emotions drive everything, and that's what sets most people back. And this is where she comes in. She targets the total package. It's not just the lifting. It's not just the nutrition. She targets the emotional side of, what's really going on with you. Because if you don't get that fixed, if you don't get the internal fixed, you're not going to get the external fixed. So please definitely check out her channel, which is Destined for Greatness, Lifestyle and Fitness Coaching. Her link will be provided at the bottom. And once again, also check out Matt Ogus, Flex for All, or you can also check out his page, Legends of Aesthetics. His link will also be provided below. As always, guys, I know this has been a very long update. It's been taking a while. Quite honestly, I've just been out of it, just been lazy. That's the real reason, just been lazy. I know a lot of you have been requesting workout videos. That's kind of hard because my gym is kind of flaky on that. So I'm going to look into going to another gym just to see. I'm going to check to see if they can allow me to film. And I'll film some workout routines. A lot of you all have been asking about nutrition. I can definitely, get another nutrition video together. A couple of people locally have also asked me to see if I can do a nutrition seminar. I would definitely love to do that. That obviously would be free of charge. So if you're in the DMV area, which is for everybody who's not in the area, that stands for DC, Maryland, and Virginia, I will definitely keep you updated regarding the times and dates of that nutrition seminar. It's going to be fun. Definitely going to show you that you can eat Pop Tarts and all that good stuff. So that being said, I just wanted to say thank you guys. If there's any other suggestions that you can give me, please send them to me. Check my Facebook page or, just send them to me on my YouTube page. You all have a good weekend, and more videos will be surely to come. Peace.